Also watch out for your cosmetics, because a lot of your cosmetics contain parabens, particularly black hair care products. Black hair care products are, according to the Environmental Working Group, are the most toxic ethnic hair care product on the market. They're the most toxic hair care products on the market. They cause infertility, they cause fibroids, they cause early puberty. There was a doctor in 1994 who took a black hair care product and tested it on a 2-year-old infant, and she developed pubic hairs around her vagina within about 3 months of putting this black hair care product or being exposed to it.
Black hair care products,
Yes.
like shampoo,
A lot
conditioner,
yes.
oil.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Because a lot of them contain parabens. They contain placenta extract, which again comes from the placenta of, comes from a human placenta, but that human placenta contains estrogen. They contain phthalates. They contain formaldehyde, which is in a lot of the weaves. And again, a lot of the sprays and the conditioners, they all contain those synthetic fragrances. So black hair care products contain a host of synthetic poisons. And that's why so many black women today have fibroids. That's the exact reason why that they have fibroids, along with the soy infant formula. Because the government, because black folks are lactose intolerant, which we are, and I'm not promoting dairy at all. Dairy is bad. It raises your insulin levels, causes a host of other problems, and we just don't need to be consuming dairy because we're not pregnant cows, or we're not baby calves, people, excuse me. But we're replacing it with soy infant formula, which contains the equivalent of 5 birth control pills in the amount of estrogen. And now under the government's WIC program, they give the soy infant formula to free to black parents. Hey, here's some, I understand you're struggling, here's some soy infant formula for you, subsidized by your friendly federal government. And this soy infant formula essentially is loading our babies up with a whole lot of estrogen. And as a result of it, the girls develop fibroids. They go into early puberty, and it dramatically increases their risk of developing breast cancer, because breast cancer is another killer of black women as well too. So that's going to be black hair care products and soy infant formula, which we are primarily the #1 recipients of free soy infant formula under the government's WIC program. And if you go to that doctor and say, hey, my baby's allergic to soy and I'm concerned about GMOs, the doctor will tell you, well, we can't give you dairy. We don't want to get, you're intolerant to that. So essentially, they make it extremely difficult for many low-income single black mothers to obtain any other type of substitute, to get off the soy infant formula. So, but now in terms of, because you mentioned, what to eat. So yes, I do promote a low carbohydrate diet, and also there's a concept known as safe starches. Safe, and again, I'm not saying you should be eating a whole bunch of starches, but there's a concept known as safe starches. So if you're going to consume rice, for example, which, rice, that should be not a big part of your diet. It's going to cause diabetes, going to raise your blood sugar. If you're trying to lose weight, you definitely should be not consuming rice. It's actually better to be consuming small amounts of white rice than it is to consuming brown rice. And you're like, oh, that makes no sense. Okay, well, the reason why is because the brown rice contains, again, it's still going to raise your blood sugar. The brown rice is still going to raise your blood sugar, just like whole wheat bread is going to raise your blood sugar just like regular white bread. But that brown part is going to contain all the lectins. It's going to contain all the plant-based poisons. That's going to cause leaky gut, it's going to cause inflammation, and can cause heart problems. So if you are going to consume, rice, of course, you should ideally opt for something like black rice, or even, small amounts of white rice. Then you want to avoid consuming the fiber. You want to avoid consuming the hull around the actual grain. But again, grain should not be a big part of your diet. I don't care if it's quinoa, which is a pseudo grain, or it's amaranth, or all your non-gluten grains. Again, we're not designed to be consuming grains at all. That's just not in our DNA, if you will. We're designed to be hunters and gatherers, to hunt and to gather. And most people, when they were hunting and gathering, those wild cereal grains are not something that they consumed a lot of, because number one, you have to ferment them, you have to sprout them. They're really difficult to make. If you're out in nature and you're like, man, I'm hungry, are you gonna go to a wheat plant? Man, I'm gonna eat this. Or you're gonna go to that little berry right there. You just grab a berry, a muscadine grape, and eat that. So it was a lot similar. But yes, want to consume safe starches. So a safe starch would be a sweet potato, would be considered safe starch, and you can, when you consume a sweet potato, add some healthy fat to it, like some coconut oil or some ghee, if you like. You do consume, small amounts of dairy, and another safe starch would be plantains. Plantains are considered to be another safe starch. Of course, all of your low sugar fruits like berries, cherries, watermelons, things of that nature, those will be considered to be a safe starch or a safe carbohydrate. Again, your unsafe carbohydrates are going to be smoothies, fruit juice, pineapples, mangoes, things that are really high in fructose. And really, it is, in many respects, it is about moderation. If you're only consuming one banana, one mango a day, then that's fine. But a lot of people, they consume that one mango, and then they get them, some cherries, and then some grapes, and then some watermelon. They just kind of, they're on a chronically high blood sugar cycle or path throughout the entire day. So, and that's what causes the chronic health problems. So again, it's about monitoring your fruit intake, but really, most of your carbohydrates should come from vegetables. It should come from beets. It should come from cabbage, leafy green vegetables, and you can, periodically incorporate some safe starches. Like I said, some plantains or some sweet potatoes will probably be the best.
Should you cook them or eat them raw?
I'm sorry?
Should you cook them or eat them raw?
You should cook them. Human beings, we became human as a result of fire. So human beings have been cooking for the past almost 300,000 years. So,